just started, and away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
There's one less thing now this offense kind of worry about.
What's poppin'? I'm chopping.
Well, it already did that. Fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 12.
Man in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Saved by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Motioning the tight end now. Turning to Benson on 3rd. We'll have the first down and even more. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ryland taps out the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jeanty from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Numbers pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go, trap, go, trap.
Throwing off the play fake. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal 1st down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a clean defensive play to jarring loose, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Another throw coming from Murray. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They snap it to Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it on second down. Has a man.
Oh my
Target to Thornton.
That's an easy pick, bro.
46-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did,
Oh,
Case,
for
this
sure.
is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pass Bryant. He takes it down to the 33. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing it again here. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. So this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Murray here on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield.
Snag.
And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
A gain of 43 yards.
Murray to throw.
First down, Cardinals.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. That's it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
He'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
First play is going to be again to Genty. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
79, bro. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70,
Looking to throw here. That's caught.
Oh my God, good catch.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that's a big his first down.
18, Russell, 18, Russell. Come on. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And he put everything he's got behind
Oh,
it.
they're cheating me, man. I'm not going for no picks. I'm right there.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again.
Oh my God, we right there every time. That's like 6 times. We're not even moving for the pick. We just running, clicking on and everything, man.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He'll throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Let's go get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Trey Tucker to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action on first down. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league from short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
18, 60 Eagles, 6.
From the red zone on first.
Really?
Intercepted in the
What the
end
fuck?
zone. Jalen Thompson makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Higgins, the man in motion right. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. They're going play action. It's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It goes for 32 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
They eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals second half with some needed points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Coming left is Genty. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate, and lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Panther 11.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go, here we go. Mikey, let's see. Let's go.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he... Vote. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. This is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. Nice game left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Air it out on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a third quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
I'm dumb for that. I'm tweaking.
It's intercepted.
I thought I could pull him down.
Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second
I
down, they
deserve
go
that.
pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
I ate it that good. Shit.
Inside the 20.
It took me too long to turn around.
After that play. They get 35 out of that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. More importantly, go exploit it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives a credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Cut night. Tag. Hey.
He's going to throw it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. Gray motioning left. First and 10, Murray. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's Murray. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Off the play action, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing this one back at the end zone.
Oh my God, it is so. I deserve to lose with that scramble, though.
He makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's
Stop my feet and everything.
He's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's a Vegas first down.
Dragon 60! 18 Cardinal, 8.
Throwing from the gun here. That's completed right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sticking to the air here. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's a Vegas first down.
You watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep.
Oh my God, that was needed, man.
Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
Kevin King there defensively.
7 Pirates.
Still sticking with the passing game. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And two straight incompletions. It made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
4th down, pass coming. This on a quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Don't tell these guys the odds, partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone.
Yo, like, bro.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Viking 18.
He's going to throw it again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another
Buffalo
Las Vegas
18.
first down.
Warriors 17.
First down and goal to go.
Throwing it again here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side into the hands of McBride. He's going to have this up near the 40s, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's good for the Cardinals.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the phone, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Cardinals 28. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the
Well,
Raiders.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 13. Go.
Brissett back to the air after the pick. Completes this one to Gray. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results at first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
28 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
We're set now on 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man.
Okay.
Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Omaha, 2-2.
but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
First and 10, Murray. Getting out to his left. Murray lost it. And the Raiders get to it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the end team, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
64. Cardinals 28. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. That one gonna go against the D. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.